Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel, Natural Living by Enovi, where I show you how easy it is to prepare your favorite meals, baked items, smoothies, healthy juices, and some vegan meals too. My focus is always on a healthy lifestyle, so check out my videos on healthy lifestyle tips, self-care, home care, jewelry making, and discussions on how to maintain a positive mindset. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thanks for watching. Yeah, man. Morning, everyone. Hope you had a good week. Today is Friday, so all of us is happy. I want to do a video on meal planning. This is not going to be the video. I'm just informing you now about a basic thing. The first thing you need to do when you're meal planning is to get into your kitchen and you check and see what you have in stock. Hi Michelle, long time no see. And the first thing you do is take an inventory of what you have. If you're gonna be going on a clean, healthy meal plan, then you'll have to throw out or donate the unhealthy stuff. And you other thing you do is check to see that you don't have any expired items in your pantry, like anything in the tins or whatever. You go through your freezer and you take out all the what you call it, freezer burnt items, the old items. Just clean out what you don't need and just do a little wipe out and clean up and start fresh. And you go into the refrigerator side and you go through and throw out what you don't need. Maybe you might have some milk or something to the back, some old items to the back that you don't need. Throw out all of that, expired yogurt, anything like that, expired mayonnaise, things like that we tend to keep in our refrigerator. Or for mayonnaise, you can also use mayonnaise to treat your hair, so you don't have to throw out that, right? So anyway, what I want to tell you now is you're gonna, because you don't want to waste money either, you could also be meal planning because you're gonna bring lunch and you want to save some money, right? So what you're gonna do is take an inventory of all the items you have. If you have some meat left over, if you have seasoning, so you go into the other side of your fridge, of your you go into your cupboards now and you look at what seasonings you have and all of that. And if you have like things like ketchup or whatever you might need, what kind of oil you have. If you're going to clean healthy meal plan now, you might need some coconut oil or some olive oil, right? And I know some of us love to hoard things, right? So you're gonna have to deal with that. You're gonna have to just throw out the things you don't need or donate, right? So I'm gonna do a video on that. So I just want you to get prepared from now. Decide what you're gonna do in terms of what you want. Is it that you want to eat healthier? You could be also wanting to gain muscle, so that is another thing you have to think about. You could be wanting to not maybe lose weight as such, but lose fat and have a little muscle. So you want a tinier waist. Maybe you like how your hips and your bottom look, but you want a tinier waist or something like that. So you're gonna have to think about that too. Those are things you have to start considering from now in your head. What is it that you want, right? For me, it's about healthier eating and also to save money, because I take lunch to work most days, and you have to, buying just for dinner alone is not enough. You'll have to start thinking about for lunch. And if you have your family, you also have to think about that. Think about the dietary requirements. If you have anyone who's diabetic or anyone that is hypertensive, things like that, you have to think about. Any other special needs, you might just want to do a cleanse. Suppose the beginning of the month you want to do a cleanse, and then the rest of the month you want to eat a certain way, right? You also have to decide how many days you're gonna eat home, or how many times you're gonna eat home, and which means you're gonna eat out, right? So maybe I can do a little budgeting too along with the meal planning, right? So I'm gonna do that, and then also do a little, show you how you can do a little actually physical paper, or you can do it a soft copy thing. Maybe I could do it in a soft copy and give you guys if you ask for it, or you're going to like your meal objectives, your aim for the day, little things you look at like your triggers, what makes you eat unhealthy. You might have a stressful day, a stressful deadline at work, or somebody just annoys you and you just say, oh, I want a chocolate to cheer myself up or something. So just those things. So one of the things, you need to get a book, a little book that can hold in your handbag. Well, if you're a male, anywhere where you want to can keep it. If you're the type of person who likes to do everything on your phone, then that's great too, right? So maybe look at soft copies of things you can keep in your phone, digital, I should say, digital products that you can use to, you know, write down your meals and all of that. So some people don't want the paper and all of that, but I find it very handy to have a little book where I write down my meals for the day. When I started on my meal planning journey, actually at the gym, I had to do that, and I found it very invasive. I was not happy about that. I was pretty annoyed, but then I realized, why would I be hiding what I'm eating, you know? So that made me realize that I just have to face up to the facts where I'm not eating well and decide what I want to eat, and it shouldn't be anything that I'm going to be ashamed of. And there's nothing, that's another thing too. You have to treat yourself. Like yesterday, I stopped at Tasty. Well, I'm off fries now. I gave up fries for Lent, so I said I wanted some chicken. So I bought a 2-piece chicken and a roll. I didn't buy any soda or any drink. So I said I was going to take it home so I could eat as I reach home, so I wouldn't have to stop to prepare anything, because I wanted a little time in the evening. I had to go to bed a little earlier because I just finished this big report and I was really feeling exhausted. So anyway, I decided that I am going to have my chicken and roll, and that is me for my fried chicken, right? But even if you're eating, you know, and you're eating this in a disciplined way, you can have a fried chicken. But the thing is, when you're buying fried chicken on the road, you don't know what kind of oil they're using. If it's some of them reuse the oil, and you know, you want to, if I'm cooking at home, I know I have my coconut oil I can use, so things like that. So you're gonna get your book and you're gonna start off by starting to monitor how you eat. So you don't just go one day and say, okay, meal planning, this is what I'm gonna buy. No, start by monitoring, and you could do it as a gradual process so you don't feel overwhelmed. Because when you go on the fad diets, right, I call them fad diets because you do things which as soon as you stop, you're gonna put on back the weight, because your body goes into starvation mode. So when you start eating again, it just holds on to all that. So you might find every time you go on a diet and you start back to eat again, you put on more weight than you were at before. So it has to be a lifestyle change, right? And you incorporate the things you like in. So you're gonna write down too the things that you like, that you want to have in your diet, with any allergies you have, things like that. You find out what your family members what like, or any diet, special dietary requirements they need, things like that. The children, if you have children, what they're gonna be carrying for lunch and all of that. All right, so you're gonna start. You get your little book that you're gonna write down your meals that you. So we're gonna say start this week, next week, and you go every day. You're gonna write down everything you eat from you get up, your breakfast, even if it's a glass of water. If you want to monitor your water intake too, and you're gonna write everything you eat, everything you snack on. And because sometimes we tend to forget the things that we eat. You might see somebody in the office selling little snacks. In Jamaica, you have these little peanut sweetie thing they're in sugar. They're sort of hard candy. They're very yummy, and you might go buy 2, and you buy 2 the next day, and those are adding up the calories, things like that. So you have to monitor everything you eat. So you're gonna get your little book, and you're gonna do an inventory of the items in your kitchen, right? And you're going to write down a list now of the things you want in your diet, and you're going to write down your objective of what you want. So I might do the video, but I think I want to do lives too, so that people can express and ask questions too. I don't know how to like, I could read them, but I don't really know about interacting so much with people on a live. But I could tell you, you know, during the live about what is the best way. So I'm gonna do the video and then we get back. So I'm going into the office now. I had a couple more minutes this morning, so Have a nice weekend. Take care of yourself. Remember to take time. We call it in Jamaica, take time with yourself, you know. Be gentle on yourself. You know, life is hard out there. You have to deal with all sorts of people every day. Don't be too hard if you don't always react in the best way. Sometimes it's best to just say hi, hello, and that is it. Because if you find it stress you, it might not be the best thing for your mood and your focus. So keep focused. Remember to give thanks every day, to give back a little to those in need. There's always somebody who wants something more, right? Who, I should say, has less than you, and you can give a little bit, right? So just take care. Love you all. Have a nice day. Today's Friday, remember, and have a nice weekend. So next week we'll talk again. All right, bye. Take care.